So with this year's theme, IHA, Atithi Devo Bhava 2.0, how do you think BW Hoteliers, IHA theme of Atithi Devo Bhava 2.0, hosting the world and shaping the future, is actually appropriate in today's times?
It's, I think, a timeless kind of a theme, eternal theme, because it is also a theme which encapsulates the best of India's heritage, India's cultural ethos, if I can say. And Atithi Devo Bhava is a sarvopari, if I can say, because ITDC is at the servicing end of visitors and tourists and clients and customers. So I don't think there's anybody who could be more happy to have that kind of a thing put at the center space, because after all, this is an age of the service sector. If you look at the service sector's contribution is 54% to the GDP, and the success in the U in the success is spelt by the U in the customer. So Atithi Devo Bhava is very important, because India also has those kind of long standing, both India and ITDC. When I speak of ITDC, the I of ITDC is pretty much in support and in sync with the I of Incredible India, or India for that matter. So I think we've been born and brought up with these value systems. The biggest MICE event that India hosted a couple of years back in 2020, the G20, India's leadership of the G20, actually also gave people a taste of what it means to be one world in unison, and what it means to be servicing the world in that sense. And if you look at the more economic side of servicing, I think this is also a huge opportunity for India to be able to move into the global, negotiate globally. And so that is why we at ITDC also are changing the way we look at things, and what we are saying, the tagline that we are saying is navigate the globe with ITDC. Wow. So basically we are all now global citizens, and not just Atithi Devo Bhava, but please padharo hamare desh, because that is the Rajasthan thing, and I'm the Rajasthan cadre, so I also have to bring that into the picture. Yes.
Also, you mentioned that ITDC has completed 60 years. Yes. What's your next big push?
So we are reimagining the way that we do public-private partnerships, collaboration, connecting the dot, being in sync, using the three triad of what you call how do you do collaborations with the public at large, is centered on one thing: how do we efficiently use our data to then enable us to do good commercial contracts, which is the bottom line for ITDC. Also, how do we do what you say good contractual agreements with our partners, because we are today a hotel, an OTA, a travel agent, a PCO, a corporate marketing wing. We are the Instagrams of the world. So how do we sell in this buyer-seller relationship, and how do we service it with sustainability? How do we create responsible tourists? So all that depends on how do we get our IPR right, and this contracts, signing agreements with OTAs, giving them concessions, being able to offer loyalty programs or discounts on our duty-free shopping, which is also part of ITDC. How do we do that is very important. And third is, how do we market all of this? How do we use data to ride on technology, and how do we allow both data technology then to be used by marketing to enable people, because people are intelligent, to enable the people with rationale, the right side of the brain, to be able to make logical decisions. And we know that 72% of people today are making all their travel, tourism and hospitality decisions using data insights. So how do we do it? How do we market? Which magazines? Do we use the economics? Because people who would want more rational clarity would want to read something there. So I think these are things, where to do, what to do. And I think while in the ministry we can talk about what we want to do, in ITDC we can actually do, we can actually walk the talk of what needs to be done, because we are at the commercial endpoint of delivery. So what you imagine, we can deliver. So that is what we are trying to do, to be the bridge between what you think and what you actually want to see. So we are at the service end of delivery, and we want the best of things to be passed on, because we are also the face of India after all.
Absolutely. And I hope we are able to bridge that gap
Yes, of
very
course.
soon.
Thank you.
And just last question, since we've launched BW Travel in the morning, it's a new travel and lifestyle vertical, B2C. A new vertical in the travel segment is coming after 30 years, an India-based publication, which we feel is marks a
Can be a
tremendous
game
gap.
changer, because you can ride on a whole lot of B2C magazine subscription to actually open marketing channels.
Yes.
Sorry if I'm giving you a lot of advice without charging fee, consultancy fee. But yes, that's a very good opportunity. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was all.